Some people are just inexplicably natural at connecting with others instantly, right? Wrong! Exemplified through the best Margot Robbie interview clips.
No way!
Yeah.
Shut up.
This one's communication manager is helping you connect with anyone by rapid firing through these 8 communication tricks that the quality of your future conversations could depend on. Can you feel how Robbie speaking through her teeth adds to the interaction?
So incredible, that scene in the bar.
The crying on cue.
Oh my God, crying on cue.
To get one tear to fall at the right time. I used to be able to do that. I hope I still got it. We're doing the scene. So I was doing it and he was like, it was just like, it was so magical.
The feeling a conversation leaves you sticks with you much more prominently than the specific words said. Focus on adding a layer of energy or happiness to your demeanor to boost the excitement of the interaction. Sometimes in conversation, it's more valuable to abandon a point in service of rapport. Can you see how Margot does it in this next clip?
You had amazing people in your film.
Jean Smart and Brad Pitt.
Oh my goodness, I love her so much.
Oh, she's brilliant.
amazing.
She's so good in this and so funny and just, I love her.
It is perceptive of Robbie to spot an opportunity, pause when Carey Mulligan hooks into an actress, and then mine that topic for additional value. Watch here how you don't even need to say anything particularly funny to play on a comedic moment successfully and build chemistry.
The guy who played Trump is now on SNL.
No way!
Yeah, this guy sounded unbelievable, and after every take I'd go, that was amazing.
Well done.
But it was so good.
What would I rate Margot Robbie's conversation skills? Stick around to find out. Later, I even showcase a bonus behavior pitfall you'll want to avoid. Check out this example of how tapping into personal characteristics and emotion can particularly resonate with others.
It was that feeling of, we may never be allowed to make a movie like this again. I gave it everything.
Yeah, you did
everything.
all.
There was no thing I didn't try because I felt too embarrassed. There's no regret. There's no regrets. There's no what ifs in my head.
We connect on passion and challenges, tapping into foundational concepts and fears, like Margot Robbie did here, regarding seizing opportunity, embarrassment, going all out, and regret is a powerful way to relate. Watch here how often Margot Robbie bolsters others.
Can we please talk about you and this film? She said, it is so compelling. You're so real. It's like you're not acting at all, except then you do these crazy like crying scenes and this and that, or like scream at the guy in the bar. You were crushing the scene. I was blown
mate,
away.
thanks.
I loved it.
People are often starved for compliments. Highlighting the strengths of your peers is an unintuitive way of making yourself look more generous, secure, and perceptive. The following clip is proof of how Margot's previous bolstering of Carey Mulligan gears the conversation towards positivity and opens up Margot to receiving compliments herself.
We were so excited also. And when you left, Emerald and I were like, oh, she's so amazing. Oh my God, did you see the jeans she was wearing? Those jeans are so amazing, but they'd never look that good on
Shut up.
Most people struggle with compliments. Here's how you can take one without being self-destructive with a simple smile and thank you.
And it's a
You're
movie where the
unbelievable in it.
energy, thank you.
You are. You're really unbelievable in it. At the end of almost every scene, I was like, well, I don't know how did you do that? And you clearly had done 37 takes on some occasion. She's such a full, beautiful character. Anyway, you're always amazing.
In this next exchange, see how Margot uses her own experience not to one-up Carey, but to support and strengthen her point.
The press around that film, you're talking about really sensitive stuff. You're talking about stuff. It's real. It's sort of loaded material. So you just sort of always feel a bit extra responsibility.
Huge responsibility. I was playing a character, an amalgamation of real life stories. I felt
Yeah.
huge sense of responsibility, so I can imagine you must have.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
just you sort of are aware that it's all a lot bigger than you and a lot bigger than a film, really.
Can you spot how Robbie is the master of interjecting to add conversational support?
Gosh, there's this group of women who did this really heroic thing. And they stood up to him, and then
that's a great
he was
way.
held accountable. More examples of that, please. Like
Yeah,
more examples
yeah.
in the world. I do think that deserves a film. I think it deserves sort of
God, yeah.
someone. I've been describing it to my kids, and they're like, "What's she said?" Like, well, you can watch it when you're 40, but it's about the.
People will feel more understood and comfortable openly expressing themselves when you demonstrate empathic listening, doing things like nodding and interjecting to affirm their statements.
Bonus pitfall alert.
A double-edged sword to Margot's frequent interjections is that she can sometimes step on toes and go off on frustrating tangents. Can you spot it too?
You kind of all agree, and then you write it. And I think what's great
Also,
about
so
that.
much bullshit is written
So-
that is so not true that I'm like, wait, how come the New York Times can't just tell everyone the truth?
So that
I
was.
guess too, if it's going to get caught up in like criminal proceedings.
And it really
that's-
had to be kind of legally like airtight, which it was.
You don't want to mess up a trial. The actress who plays Laura is
Jennifer Ely.
Oh my God.
Be careful not to derail conversations too frequently, as this can make other people feel uninteresting and make you look like the conversation monopolizer. Did you know that boinking that like button has reported some to feel all warm and fuzzy inside? Come on, do it. Let's get to Margot Robbie's conversation rating. She's extremely natural and dynamic at building fun and meaningful conversation through genuinely expressive facial animation and conversation techniques. She's unbelievably fast at improvising interesting directions to take conversation, and does so with a great deal of infectious enthusiasm. Her best strength is how she easily converts the energy and momentum others emit and further amplify it in a supportive way. She's quick to compliment and strong at connecting with people through emotion and values. A weakness of hers is that she can sometimes be overeager and detract from another's spotlight with her own enthusiasm to share. Overall, I'm gonna give her an 8 out of 10. She's clearly very likable and engaging from a communication standpoint. If you made it this far in the video, you a champ, yo. Do you agree with my rating? Let me know in the comments. Hey, check out this communication breakdown too. I highlight Olivia Rodrigo in the same way. Is she a strong communicator too? Click it to find out.